Hey folks, welcome back to the Dyson Sphere program. Last time we got this factory set up to produce quite a lot of prisms for us for use in our solar sail production, but this isn't the planet where we're going to build it. This is Better Dyson 5, which had lots of stone. We're going to head back to Better Dyson 2, our tidally locked planet, and on the dark side we're going to produce all these solar sails so that we can ship them around to the bright side and fire them into the star. Let's get going. Alright, so I think we've reached the point where I'm okay using warp tech to travel between planets, especially because here in this system they're quite far apart. Multiple AUs apart. Wow, okay, almost missed it, but made it in time. Very nice, okay. So, the first thing we're going to need to do is go up to the North Pole here, which I believe is there, yeah. We're going to need to import those prisms we just made over on Better Dyson 5. We also need to check that we have a few other things available. Actually, I don't need to travel there to do it, do I? Let's see. So, we're bringing in power and proliferator, we're bringing in fire ice, we're bringing in warpers. We've got room for one more, so let's set it up. Let's bring in the prisms. Demand from remote. And we'll limit this to like 5,000 or so. Seems good. That'll be available when we need it. Now, the next thing we need to do is set up iron and copper here. We have these kimberlite veins. I don't remember, I don't think we've seen these before. Kimberlite ore. You found and mined kimberlite ore, a treasure of the universe, on Better Dyson 2. It's directly produced from crystallized kimberlite magma. Okay, so what are those used in? How do we make something out of those? Kimberlite ore. Smelting it yields diamonds. Okay. So we can make diamonds directly from kimberlite ore. What about... Let's see. So we have another... Yeah, this is the alternate recipe for that. I guess that's the only thing we can use it for, diamonds. All right, still. Good to know. If we end up needing some diamonds, we will have them available. Okay, so yeah, we need to set up some iron and some copper. I guess this is as fine a place as any to start. Let's go ahead and set down an advanced mining machine here. Let's cover the whole thing. There we go, looks good. So that'll do us for copper, and then where do we have some iron nearby? We do have 5 million iron ore on the planet, so there's some here. I guess there's there. Is that the only place? No, there's 2 veins here as well. And then another vein over here. Or no, that's the same one. Alright. Let's head over to this one, get this one taken care of, and then we'll know we have 2 more available should we need them. Quite a lot of this kimberlite. Okay, so for you, we're going to set you down. Let's see, interestingly, we can't quite get everything with one mining machine here. So on this side, I can get 16. It's a long vein here. I can get 18 here. I can get just about 18. That leaves a few veins untapped. All right. So you're going to need power. What's the way to get you power? Probably a branch out from here. Let's go ahead and set this up. And then we'll make our way over. Like this. That should be fine. Okay. We are going to be using a lot of iron ore, so I think we'll leave this at... But yeah, I don't see any need for us to pull out more than we can transport. So some multiple of, I guess, 2,400? Multiple of the 800? Or the... Wait, not these guys. Is it these guys? Yeah, logistics drones. They can carry 80. So multiples of 80 would be fine. Near 1620. So 1,600... plus 80, I guess. 1,700, that's probably fine to store. So we can get 1,700 from there. Let me take a look at my notes. We need... we only need 442 for this build, so there'll be some extra capacity there. Let's go back over to the copper mine we set up. I need to find it now that we... Where did I put it? Was it here? Yeah, it's here. Okay. All right, so let's go ahead and power you on. Looks like we can do it with just this. That's fine. Okay, so we've got copper and iron ore available in the network now. We'll need to bring them into a planetary tower. Perhaps we could use this one, or... Yeah, this one's kind of full. We are gonna... Oh, by the way, I figured out what we're gonna do with this deuterium. Now, why is this not outputting deuterium? What happened here? What died? You have a product overflow on graphene. That's why. Okay. That will be consumed very soon, but for now we're limited. I did decide that we're going to use this strange matter and or this deuterium and quite a bit more that we're going to produce for strange matter at some point in the future, but that's down the line. For right now, we're going to focus on what we're doing here. So, I guess in terms of building, I guess we'll just build underneath this. We'll just continue this kind of... We'll set up a little bit of a line of power down this latitude or longitude. Lateral is sideways, so latitude is left to right, I guess, and then longitude is up and down, north and south. I don't know. Okay, so we'll leave a little bit of room here, and then we'll throw down another planetary tower. Looks like maybe there's fine. Maybe a little, maybe one more square of room. That seems good. Okay. So we're going to power you up, and you're going to call for the ore and the proliferator we need. So you're going to call for iron ore, and you're going to call for copper ore, and you're going to call for proliferator, and then we might need something else for you. I'm not sure. Or we might put something into you. But let's start there. Proliferator. We don't need much here. What do these things carry? 80? So like 200's probably enough. Let's see. Min load of drones 100% and demand. Oh, we should set our limits here. Probably 1600's fine. Seems reasonable. We don't want to pull too much ore out of the ground, right? Okay. So, next up we need 4 copper smelters proliferated and 8 iron smelters. Okay, so one thing I do want to set up here is I want to get a blueprint going for the self-spray proliferator thing. So we're going to do that. So let's put down, I guess we'll come out over here. This is fine. We'll set down this guy like this so that or I guess we can do it here. It comes out of here, right? And then we're going to have a line that goes in. We're going to have a line, we're going to have the sprayer. We're going to have a line that comes out and goes into the sprayer. That is going to be the priority line on the splitter. And then we have an output line. Like that. So this is our self-proliferation blueprint. And we should be able to connect to this side. Yeah, that's fine. Okay. So I'm actually going to copy this. And we're going to give that a... Let's see. Let's give it a 2-2. No, a 2-1. So we'll have proliferator and proliferator. This is the self-sprayer. Because we're going to use this a bunch, and I'd rather like just have the blueprint and then be able to throw it down. Seems good. Okay. Let's bring out the proliferator onto this line. And then let's use our other blueprint here, the proliferator requester. We're going to switch you to a provider. And then we're going to put the line in here. Okay, as soon as you get power, and we set the filter, we should have proliferator available to the network. There we go. And it's all nice and sprayed. It was actually sprayed coming in, it looks like, but now it's definitely guaranteed to be sprayed, so that's fine. Let's turn the power grid off. Okay. So next up, we need our smelters. I know we have some kind of ingot blueprint. Copper 360. I guess we'll just start with this. Let's see. What does it say? Or on power side, left to right. So we want you upside down. We'll just do something like this. And we only need 4 copper and we need 8 iron. So we'll delete half of this. Or some of it anyway. And then we'll throw down 8 ingots for iron. And this might grow with time, which is okay. If we needed to, it can do that. That seems fine. Okay. Let's extend these lines out a little bit. Get 2 more. Oh, not quite far enough. Okay, so there's our copper and iron. We're going to reverse this path. Throw down another support Tesla tower. We'll reverse this path as well, I believe. Let me come over here so I can see. Yep. Okay. So let's have ore go in. And do I have space? I don't have space for everything here. Well, they're actually going on into the next part of the factory, so we don't need to put them in here. These are all, like 100% of this is going to get consumed in something else. So that's fine. Let's have ore come out here. I need more conveyor belts. All right, so let's have ore come out like here. Maybe here. Now, which one is going in? This one's going in, right? Okay, so you're copper ore. And I forgot to set up the proliferator thing. So let's do that right here. We'll request from right next door. That's fine. It's just easier to do it this way. We'll slide you in like this. I think that's okay. Yep, I think that's fine. We'll proliferate the ore. We'll connect you up. Looks good. All right, so this copper ore is getting proliferated. Okay. Let's do another line over here for the iron. Get a proliferator going. Connect that up. Looks good. Okay, you take iron ore. And there we go. There's everything we need. We do want to proliferate the outputs. So our ingots want to get proliferated. And they are going into... Let's check. So... The copper and the iron go into circuit board production. And we need 5 machines making circuit boards. So... Let's do that. Let's see. I'll have you loop back around. Join up with your friend Copper. Come this way. Come this way. Let's have some more proliferators here for the output. We need to change that just a little bit. Like that. Let's get another proliferator requester over here. Like so. Let's go ahead and connect that up. It's really... Having these blueprints really makes it very easy to get started. So what happened here? Oh, I put it on top. That's weird. I want you like that. There we go. Okay. So you come out of here and into these guys like that. Okay. So now we've got our ingredients for the circuit board production. We need 5 of those. Let's get those down. Looks like we even have room for the output line. Okay, so let's do that. Output line goes here. We will need that to be proliferated as well, but let's do the first part first. Looks like I need a few more sorters here. Let's get another stack of those available. Okay, looks good. So, output, input, input. You're going to make circuit boards. You're going to make circuit boards. Okay. We need 5 of you, so these probably have to go a little bit further. Two, 3, 4, 5. Looks good. All right. Let's cut off the excess. And then this will have to be proliferated. I'm not sure what else we need. Let's set down some power here. Okay. So the circuit boards are then used along with the prisms to make photon combiners. Okay. So now we can call in prisms here. We need a healthy supply of those. And we can loop them around. How are we going to get those proliferated? I guess we can bring them all back here. Yeah, we'll bring this whole chain back here, like this. So you guys come here, and down and around, and over to here, like this, to get proliferated. Yeah. Now I'm going to need you to turn around after you're proliferated and be the next part of the input line. Okay. And then we'll pull out the prisms from here, or from the middle here, run them this way. Okay. So we can set down 2 more sprayers like this. And like this. Extend that line. It's looking good. We're getting where we need to go. Okay, so now the circuit boards will be sprayed, the prisms will be sprayed. Looks good. Okay. So you guys make photon combiners, and I need how many of those? I need... Wow, that's a lot. 34.6. I need 35 machines making photon combiners. Is that right? I guess that's right. Yeah, 35. I need 35 here. Wow, okay. So this is going to be kind of a big deal. We're going to go vertical here, I think. So we'll come out to here with this line. And then we'll use some splitters here. And we'll send lines across the top. Okay, so output's going to flow this way, I guess. Let's start. If we need 35, then I probably need 4 lines. Excuse me. What's 36 divided by 4? 9? So I need 4 lines of 9, or 3 lines of 9 and 1 of 8. How many can I fit in here? If we go like this, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We can squeeze in 8. So 8 would go 3 to 32 and then have 2 left over. What about if I did... Yeah, I think we can do 8. So 8, 16, 24, 32. No, I need 4 lines plus a few extra, right? Because I need 35 machines. Okay. So let's do 1 first. All right, so you're going to be making photon combiners. Oh, look at this. I didn't realize we don't have crystal gratings on this planet, do we? No, we have kimberlite ore. Okay. But I think the system does have it. If I look at the star, I think we do have some kimberlite ore here. Yeah, we do. Not kimberlite, the grating crystal. So we could have done that instead of the prisms, but we've already got the prisms set up. We'll try and remember that if we need more photon combiners, that maybe we should go do it on the planet that has the grating crystal. But for now, we'll go with this recipe. Okay. Let's take in your inputs. All right. And then we'll get your output line going as well. That's going to come over here and probably go into... We've already used up every spot in this tower, so it'll go into another tower at some point. It'll join up with other things, I guess. These are a direct component into the final product, though, the solar sail. So if we build that here, which we might... they might not go into a tower. They might just go into the production line. We also have the graphene over here, which is the other thing. So I might take it out of this tower and just send it down the line. Okay, well... Let's focus on building what we can build first. Let's not get too ahead of ourselves. Let's just focus on what we can do. Where am I going to want my power here? So we can squeeze this in like that. That'll cover a huge area. I'm not exactly sure where we want this, but we can get at least two of the lines in there before we have to do that. So, all right. So we're gonna copy you 8 times. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay. Then I actually made a mistake here. This needs to come out a little bit further if we're going to use splitters. So we need that much space over here. And then it comes down like that somewhere. If we had... Yeah, no, if we want... We can actually copy this faster if we just have the input lines go right here. So let's have one splitter right there and the next one right there, I think. Does that work? So that lets me come along here and do another input line there. And then this lets me come along here and do another input line there. There we go. Okay. No, it gets busted up. So... It would have to come up and around. Which means we might need to move this out by 1. I think I can make it work that way. Yeah, so we'll come to here. And then this first line goes like that. The second line comes out to here. And then we can go like this, right? And then like this. And then like this. Okay, that looks good. That looks like that'll work. Right? So then we copy these, we bring these over. We bring this over, and then we can do a big-ass copy and paste and get 4 of these built, I think. So... we grab... Let me just see what I can do here. We grab all of this, everything up to the top line. We don't actually want the top line. We want that, and then we want all of the... all of the pile sorters. On the top. And then I think I can just copy this and paste it 3 more times. Or 4 more times. And then we'll delete the ones we don't need. Okay, so let's use that now. So then we place these guys like this. Let's just shift enter and build what we can build. That's 3. And then that's 4. And then we get 1 more, some of which will be deleted. That's 5. Oh, I didn't quite get it. Shift Enter. Okay. Okay, so what are we going to do here? In terms of continuing this belt, I don't think that can hop that. Oh, it can? Excellent. Okay, so those can hop over like that. So that all begins to flow. And then we do the same thing. These are easy. These just continue onwards like that. Okay. So all the inputs are flowing. Looks like I missed... Yeah, those are the outputs. All the inputs are flowing. We actually don't need this bottom line at all. So we're going to delete that. And then I said I needed 35, so this is 32, 33, 34, 35. We don't need these. 33, 34, 35. This is extra. Okay. So we have all our outputs. Now we got to do power, and I forgot to leave room for a lot of the power, but maybe we can do it like at the four corners. Like we can get a lot of it with just one right here. That covers pretty much the whole bottom half. And then it looks like we get one more here. And then maybe an ordinary power tower here for this last little bit. Okay. And there we go. Out come our photon combiners. Or, yeah. Okay, that looks good. So the next and final step is adding the photon combiners to the graphene, I think. And getting ourselves a bunch of solar sails. Yeah. Okay, so let me verify. All your inputs are... Yeah, all your inputs are nice and proliferated. So we're going to proliferate all of the outputs here. All of these photon combiners get proliferated. Let's do that. Okay. There's proliferation for the photon combiners. And then these all have to come together and be added together with graphene to make our solar sails. And then our solar sail production is done. We'll have 2,160 solar sails per minute, which is kind of insane. I think I see how we're going to do this. So, you are going to come down here like this. And then you are going to come down here like this. And we'll just do that a bunch of times. Now, actually, I just realized, unless we use pile sorters, we won't be able to fit all of this on one line. So we'll have to add pile sorters here to make sure that this works. But we can do that. That's not a problem. Okay. Let's just do some backwards facing pile sorters. That'll get everything nice and stacked. Oh, really? Oh. All right, you'll fix that problem. Okay. So this is stacking up size 4 blocks or whatever. I think that should work. So your output gets stacked, your output gets stacked, your output gets stacked, your output gets stacked. Yours does not, but we can fix that. Okay, so next up, we need another tower to bring in the graphene. Or do we? No, we really don't. I can actually take the graphene directly from here instead of putting it in this tower, because we're using literally all of this. So I think we just undo this. And we send the graphene over and down. Looks like we can get away with something like that. It's a little ugly, but it'll work. Let's see. We're gonna have to angle around the tank here. Okay, let's start bringing this down. I guess we'll go out a little bit as well. We'll go out past... Let's see. Maybe that's not the way to do it. Let's have this maybe angle over to here, like this. Where can we build? Right there? Okay. Let's have the graphene come like that, and then make its way down. We're going to be building in the dark a lot on this planet, just because we want to save the light side. But we want to get the graphene down to there, and we do want it to be proliferated as well. Is it? It is not. Okay. So what's the best way to do it? Probably right there, because we have this device here. So let's go ahead and line that up. Looks good. Okay. So our graphene's proliferated. Let's bring it down to join up with this line. And I think the best way to do that is to just come in, cut in here. Like this. Just keep it nice and tight. Bring it over here like this. And now we have all the ingredients for our solar sails. Should be in the right numbers too. So what that means is, first and foremost, we can cut all this graphene out. It feels bad deleting 5,000, but let's clear settings. And then delete this stuff. Delete that. Delete that. Okay, it looks good. What do we have left? Some other stuff we can get rid of. Some circuit boards and prisms and whatnot. Okay. So this has 2 slots. This planetary now has 2 slots, which is fine. All of this graphene and photon combiner is available. And for our solar sail production, we need 58 Mark II assembling machines. That is a lot of Mark II assembling machines. Wow. 58. Almost 60. So I guess we've been going vertical. Let's keep doing that, I guess. So 58. I guess we go for 15 here, or no, we can get 8. So 8 times 8 is 64. We need 8 rows. Or I could build to the left here. Maybe I'll build to the left instead. So we'll do like... We can squeeze maybe 4 rows in here of like... out to there, and then another 4 up here. I don't know. Nah, that seems too complicated. Let's do it the same way we did this. Yeah, let's reuse this. Let's reuse this look here, I think. So... let's see. Originally, we had this line and then coming down, right? So let's repeat that. That seems fine. All right, so you're the first input line. You're coming out to like... yeah, you're coming out to here. No, you're the top line, so you come out to there. Okay. Come out to there. And then this line comes out to right here. Okay. So then we grab this setup. Because it's two inputs, 1 output, right? So we grab one of these. I gotta grab this just right. Okay, so we're gonna take We're going to take the output line. We're going to take the output line. I'm not sure I've got this right, so I'm going to do it. I'm going to do the first one by hand, I think, just to make sure. How much? Where do you cover? All right. I want to get this done, and we've got 10 minutes left in the episode, so let's see if I can get it done. All right, you're going to be making solar sails. Make me solar sails. Okay. Take in your inputs. Okay. And then we'll need a line for your outputs as well. Output line starts right there. Comes out to here, like this. Right? Okay, let's do your output line. I'm gonna need more belts, unsurprisingly. All right, so we'll get as many of you as we can squeeze in, which I think is 8. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. There's 8. Okay. Then we start up with the splitter stuff. So the first splitter has an output there. Second splitter comes down and out like this, right? So you go in here. You go in here. You come over like this and up. You become the next input line. Okay. And then this is where we can start copying and pasting once I get another one built. Or actually, we can copy and paste here like this. We grab the output line in the machines. Then we grab the sorters to the input line. Grab the sorters, that input from the input line. Okay. And then what else do we want to copy down? We can copy this in a bit, I guess. Or no, we want to copy the new line as well. So let's add in the new line as well. Like this. Okay. Let's use that now. So I need 58 of these things. So 8 rows of 8 would be 64. And we could remove the last like 2, I guess. Yeah, this is going to be a very tall build here. Okay, so we'll go like this, and then 2, 3, 4. 2, 3, 4. Let's do that much and see if that looks right. If we can hook those up and connect them up and whatnot. And then we'll put power satellite substations in as well. We'll leave space for that. So if we hook these up, that's 32 producers. Let's put down some substations. Looks like 1 can cover everything. Gosh, that's incredible. And you guys are making solar sails for me, right? You're making solar sails. What's your problem? Lack of material. Did I not get the... Huh. I missed some of the sorters somehow. Not quite sure what happened there. Maybe I put them too close and they couldn't All right, well, we got a lot built for free. Let's try and finish up here. I'm putting these on backwards, dang it. You guys are all producing. You have product overflow. So for some reason, the sorters didn't work here. Let's fix that. Okay, this row is now making. We got to do the next row. Man, even with copying and pasting and blueprinting, it takes a while to set these things up, huh? I guess when you're doing a huge build like this, it's to be expected. Okay, and you got, yeah, they all got their outputs, but they didn't get their inputs for some reason. Okay, this line is now, so that's 1, 2, 3, 4 times 8, that's 32. We've placed down the substation. So let's try one more time here. We'll grab the machines in the output line. We want to avoid the input line. We don't want you. We do want you, like that. And then we want the input sorters. So they turn colors when I get them. It's sort of hard to highlight them, but let's see if I can make this happen. Okay. And just for safety's sake, I'm going to save this as a temporary. And then we're going to use now. Okay. So that output line's actually busted. We need to change how that one works, but let's come right up next to this guy. All right, so let's fix that first, actually. You actually don't go here. You're going to come down to, let's see, this one is the upper one. Yeah, this is the upper one. Okay, so you're going to come down one more. You're going to go across like this. Then you're going to come to here. Okay, so that's what we attach to. Let's get our temporary blueprint out. Okay. So we want to line these up so that they're connecting. Right, so then we go 1, 2. I need you a little bit tighter. 3, 4. Okay, let's see if that works. Do I get my sorters? Yeah, now why is that? Why am I not getting the sorters connected? Because it looks like they're in the blueprint. If I overlay this, you can see the sorters, right? I guess they can't connect if the... Maybe they can't connect if the belt isn't there? Can I, like, lay it down a second time? On top of the thing? Shift plus enter? There we go. That puts the sorters back in. Okay. Looks like I ran out of belts again. I'm almost completely out. Okay, so what is your problem? Oh, you're not actually connected yet to the input lines. And the belts weren't built, so we need to do that one more time to get the remainder of the correct elements in. Let's get you lined up and shift minus minus. Shift enter. Place the remainder of the elements. Okay. So now we need one more review down here. This should be sufficient to cover everything. This last set of inputs we don't need. Okay. Let's connect everything up if we can. We'll need to handle some of this manually, but that's okay. So you... How are we going to do you? This doesn't need to be here. It needs to be there. So hold on. Let's figure this out. We're very close to being done. I'm already a little bit over, but we'll make it happen. Okay, you come here. And then go to there. You come here. And then go to... there. Okay. Wait, what happened? You need to come out of the left side here and join up over here. Okay, then you need to hop this. Can you hop that? You can just about make it. Okay. You can come over here. There we go. Now we're getting it all hooked up. Okay. So that is 64, and I need 58 total, right? Let me double check my numbers here. Yeah, I need 58. So we have 6 too many. 57 times 8 would be 56. 57, 58. So we're actually, we don't need you. Thank you for your service. Okay, there we go. So that should be 2,160 solar sails per minute. And what an incredible build it has been. I will hook them up and send them up into... I don't know where we're going to use them. Let's see. We need all of you. So there's space up there for us to supply those solar sails where they need to go. Yeah. I will connect these all up and hook them up to planetary. I might just drop another planetary here, to be honest. I don't think we necessarily need to be routing that belt all the way up there. Although it does feel inefficient not to use the empty slot, so I probably will, actually, now that I think about it. But there we go. 8, 16, 24, 32, 40, 48, 56, 57, 58 machines producing solar sails. 2,160 solar sails per minute. And we're only 3 minutes over the episode limit. That is going to have to be it for this time. We'll figure out what we're doing next time, because I'm proud of this and happy with this. That's a crap ton of these solar sails, and we're going to surely put them to good use. Thank you so much for watching. We'll see you next time. Take care.